we got a house. Hey, Fatty. How you doing? Yeah, Sunday night work. Shit's in it. You working off throughout the week? Yeah, fair enough. I say, as long as you get you in for the rest of the week and keep getting your motorway out, that's the main thing. I never know. I'd say, bet if you are, it's easy work and all that. It's like ever since I've gone on the forklift and all that, because I know I'm on it permanently all the time. I'm not going to be lazy all night. Well, it's like, as long as keep getting you in, it's the main thing. Do you have to do any lorries or anything like that, or you just move stuff about in the workshop? Well, not a workshop, on the factory floor. No, that's not too bad. I don't mind doing lorries, tipping them and loading them and all that, but the ones that I don't like is the ones with the side curtain on. I did one the other day. I think it was like last two pallets I had to put on it. I had to prop them like moving about and all that so I could get in, because you've got like a bit of a bar on the back door where you've got to sort of get it right in. And I had a bit of an issue the other day trying to load two pallets on. Went to put one on, but I had to try and move over to the side of my forks, but it wouldn't go straight away. So that was a bit of a piss about, but oh, I'm professional now. yeah, that's it. It's like obviously now I'm getting that bit of experience and all that. Like I say, I'm getting a lot better at it. But yeah, it's good. It's better than, like I say, it's better than the job I was doing before. But it's changed. I like to be doing something a bit different. Moving about, sitting outside for half an hour, saying you've got a problem bringing in the pallets. Just horrible when it rains. Ah, no worries. Cheers for dropping in that, and I'll probably catch you in the week or some. Like I say, when we come through, sort everything out and all that. But have a good shift and all that, and hopefully you'll be on the forklift all night. Easy night. But I enjoy shift anyway, mate. Hopefully. Right, catch you soon anyway. We've still got a viewer left. Who's watching? Who we got watching on the stream? Right, mate. You having a drink tonight or you just chilling? Yeah, fair enough. I've drank too many cups of tea today. Ever since I got up this morning, because I had a few beers last night, and obviously I don't really drink a lot of coffee, and obviously the first thing I like in the morning is a cup of tea. But I think I must have drunk about 6, 7 cups of tea today, so thought I'd have a beer instead. And hopefully, if we get enough people drop in, I'll do a live tasting of that 70 weeks on. That was the experimental beer. I mean, compared to the first video, you can, I think, you can pretty much see just how much that's cleared up. Quite happy with that, and it's starting to improve in taste as well, which I'm happy about. You brewed anything recently yourself then, or? Hello, mate, how you doing? What's that coming? I blame beer for my belly. I've had a few people turning around the last few weeks like, hey, get a bit of beer belly out. It's like, I don't even drink a lot. I mean, I don't drink a lot really, but it's, it's like, got to build it up somehow. It doesn't help that I'm doing fork truck driving at work either because I'm sat down all the time. So, what was that? I didn't know about that big brew day till I think it was the night before. So I couldn't really plan anything out because I had a lot of stuff already planned for the day. Sabro, I've heard a few people say about that. I'm curious to try that myself. Never brewed with it. I think I might have had a beer with it in, but I've never looked up to see what like obviously what flavours it gives off. But no, it should be an interesting one. Like I say, I've got a couple of different hops I want to try. Probably in the smash. The yellow sub hops and Huel melon. But I think I'm gonna have to use some Huel melon into me vacant gesture clone. because I went to, obviously I was making a vacant gesture last night, and I went to go put in my last lot of hops, me Challenger hops. But obviously I ended up chucking in my Mosaic and my Challenger. Well, it was supposed to be Challenger at the end, I ended up chucking that in as well. But I ended up putting my Mosaic in first, which was supposed to be for a 5-day dry hop. So I'm considering using Hugo Melon as a dry hop instead. If I still dry hop it, I might do, I might not. But yeah, went a bit tits up last night because I was doing YouTube live, and then I went to go do the hops, and yeah, I just got complete sidetracked. So yeah, I've done it the wrong way around, but I've still done a video on it. And then like I say, it's a grain to glass anyway, so I'll do a tasting when it's all ready and that, because it'll be coming straight off keg. Because that was my first beer to go on the keg, and then I'll decide after that what to do next. But I reckon there's going to be a lot of pale beers coming in this year, like say maybe stuff like saison and stuff. But all the stuff that I mentioned in my top 5 video, I do plan on doing all them 5 beers. But the way I think I'm going to do it is if I do one after the other all the way throughout, I know I can do them top 5 and I can just brew whatever then. But now the top 5 are definitely 5 beers I do want to brew for this year. So yeah, I mean, I wasn't going to do a live video last night. I started doing the footage for the grains of glass at the beginning, and then I got so far into it, I think it was just after my first hop edition, I was curious about the YouTube live, like doing it. I thought I'd give it a go, see what it's all about, see what it's like. And then obviously I went on it, got talking, and got quite a few people that would come in and was talking to me and that. And then obviously as I was chatting and all that, I went to go put in my last lot of hops, and obviously I was doing the video at the same time for the video and what have you. And before I knew it, I had to put the wrong hops in, and yeah, just went tits up and that. But I think if I ever do a live brew day again, I'll have to do it from beginning to end or something like that, instead of doing a bit of video in and then going on to something else, but actually have my hops weighed out in the order and then like just put them in as a go. But the only thing is, with doing a full live brew day, it can be quite a long sort of video, and I know a lot of people don't really like to watch videos that are like, I don't know, like an hour or longer. But it's one of those, some people like it, some people don't, but it's just finding that time to sit there for 5.5 hours to watch someone brew. That's why a lot of the time I do like your brew day videos or grain to glass, so it's like maybe, I don't know, 10-15 minutes or whatever, one video, do you know what I mean? But which has obviously been filmed over say 2 or 3 weeks, and I know a lot of people like to watch that. But no, like I say, I think if I do a live sort of video again whilst I'm brewing, it might just be right at the end, just to, you know, drop in, have a beer and stuff like that. Yeah, well, that's it, mate. Like I say, I had a few people dropping out yesterday. But no, like I say, 'cause I know when I finished this video last night, it said, what was it? It was processing the video to obviously edit it all together and that, and then it would have posted it on my channel. But it said it for about, well, it said it was processing it for about 6 hours, and I was just like, what's going on here? And then obviously after a while it disappeared. So yeah, it didn't end up fully uploading on my video, like on my channel. But yeah, Finroo, how you doing, mate? Yeah, I'd say it's less stressful if you can put everything into sort of like one video and all that, which I do prefer. But like I say, I thought I'd jump in here because I was going to do a live tasting of that so many weeks on. Like I said, that was Experimental brew. I would say just a few weeks ago that was like proper like cloudy, you couldn't see through it. But like I say, that's 6 weeks on. Let's say it's clear as a bell. I think what I should have done is left it for a little bit longer and all that, and then it would have made the video better. But I think it was just the point of I wanted to try and get a video out whilst I could, because obviously I hadn't have posted well, it'd been a while since I last posted something, so I was like, do a tasting and all that. Well, make me beer, do a tasting, get it straight up. But obviously, it's going to show if you wait for a little while, that's the end result. You get a nice clear beer, and like I said, the flavour's improved as well. But yeah, it's it's not holding much of a head in a minute, but I'm not too bothered about that. But can't go wrong for lacing. I'd say it's not the best beer I've ever made, but I'd say it's my first experimental brew where I fully done my own recipe. Do you know what I mean? Using more than one grain and that in it, one malt. Like I said, I did the Dr. Rudy Smash last year, and that was the first time I'd done something like that. But yeah, I get where you're coming from. That I think the thing is, like, what I need to try sort of start doing is making a beer, let it condition out, make another one, so that way when it comes, if I do a grain to glass or a brew day video, like by the time one of them's conditioned out, I can drink that, do a video for it whilst the other one's conditioning out, so I can sort of get ahead. But it's the point of trying to brew that much and keep doing that. But it is what it is. Are you from Brazil, Twin Monkeys? I didn't know if you're from over in the UK or not. Nice to know we've got viewers from two, three different parts of the world, all over the world. Got New Zealand, got Brazil. Nice to know you've got people that from all around the world that are checking in on your videos and that. Getting a right little fan base. Feel famous. Be on the grand stage of YouTube next. Oh, that's it, mate. That's it. International celebrity on the old BrewTube. I mean, my subscribers have gone right up. I think I'm sitting at 256. I say, when I first started this channel, I didn't even think I was going to get 200 subs. I'll be honest. I'd say I got my first 30 subs within like a few weeks, and it just dragged out for ages. I was like, oh god, you know, how am I going to advertise my channel? Is anybody going to watch my videos? Is it going to be a way for me carrying on? And that's then I was getting people coming in all over, and I was just like, all right, okay. So yeah, it's yeah, I was surprised how many people, you know, have come along. Do you know what I mean? And subscribed to my channel. I mean, obviously, it'd be nice to try and get 300 within the next couple of months or so, and then never know. Like I say, hopefully, maybe hit 400 before the end of the year. Yeah, I enjoy it, mate. Like I say, I mean, I've had a few people that tried knocking me down and all that, but it doesn't stop me. Do you know what I mean? I've had people where they try slating me and, do you know what I mean, saying stuff about how long my videos are. And I posted a video a while back on one home group channel group, and I had one guy turn around, he went, "Oh, don't you think it's a bit bizarre, it's a bit weird?" And I replied to him, I was like, "Don't watch it then." Do you know what I mean? I'm not forcing you to watch it. Do you know what I mean? It's like everybody does the videos their own way. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, I'll be honest, like I say, a lot of people call me a bit weird because it's my kind of humour. Do you know what I mean? I laugh at a lot of stuff. Some people don't laugh at the same stuff as me, but in the day, it's not going to stop me from doing my videos or keep my channel going. People are either going to subscribe and like my videos or they're not going to. Yeah, cheers for dropping in, mate. I'd say, nice for you to drop in and all that. And hope you enjoy the rest of your night and your cups of tea. But yeah, the brew day went fairly well yesterday. So I got that video coming out probably in a couple of weeks. I've got one more full week at work, and then I'm only at work for 3 days a week after. I'm not too sure, mate. I've not really heard anything off him. Last time I spoke to him, he told me he was taking a break from YouTube. But from what I've seen, he's deleted all his videos. Just don't like he's doing them now. But no, like I say, obviously he told me he had a lot of stuff going on, so obviously I thought to let him have him and his missus have a bit of space and all that, just to get back on track, see with things and all that. 'Cause I know it's like when you got a lot going on, but I'd say he might make a comeback on YouTube, but I'd say because he's deleted all his videos, I don't think he will. But I'd say everybody needs, like I've said before, everybody needs that bit of space. So like I say, I'll take that space, and then so I'm sure he'll get in contact when he's sort of ready. Do you know what I mean? I want these people. I don't like to try and sort of yeah, like I say, I mean, we check in, like I say, because my missus and his missus are best friends. They've known each other for about 18 years. I only met Luke properly last year. They've been talking and all that, I say, messaging here and there, like I say, but I think one of the reasons that he's deleted his videos is because the job that he's in, he works on tractors, like, what is it? Agricultural, mechanical, or something like that. Fixes tractors, basically. And it's come up to the point now where he's starting to get a lot more busy. So, and he did say before, when it starts to pick up, he can't do as many brews, and obviously videos and all that. But now, like I say, we message and all that, like I say, but we've both been that busy with work. I haven't been now just checking with a lot of people, I'll be honest. Like I say, it's only on the odd occasion where I can sort of get out a bit of time, because I'm either busy or obviously whilst my wife's at work, when she gets the time off, then obviously we try to spend a bit of time together and doing stuff, and so you get a bit sidetracked with stuff. But now, like I say, I'll get in touch with him, see how he's getting on and all that. But like I say, from what I know, he's doing pretty all right. But like I say, I know what it's like at work. Like I say, can just get in the way of home life sometimes. You just don't always have that time to do stuff. But what are you brewing in a minute anyway, Finn? You got anything on the go? Been enjoying your homebrew Wednesdays, what you've been doing recently, and doing some interesting stuff, some good brews. That all peculiar look good though. I'm gonna have to get out a brew, get that go. Yeah, I've been considering doing some cider myself actually. Maybe getting like a little press and all that, but the last couple of years around here, like, because where my mum and dad live, just behind them is like a load of apple trees up there. But last couple of years, the apples have been like really small, but they haven't been got a lot of apples on the trees. So I'm hoping if it's going to be a good year for apples this year, then I'll quite possibly get a press myself and maybe do like I don't know, quite a few litres of apple cider or something, let it sit. Or maybe even pick some like berries and all that, make like a nice dark fruit cider. I say let it sit for quite a few months and see how it goes. I do enjoy a good cider, but it's just got to be the right one. I don't drink a lot of it. It tends to give me like really bad hangovers the next day. And it's always seems to be gives me more of an hangover than what beer does. So I don't drink a lot of cider, I'll be honest, but I do have it if I pick the right one. I do enjoy it. But yeah, I do want to. I've been wanting to brew cider for a while. I did do one a couple of years ago with frozen fruit, but when someone was to put it in a bottle, put sugar in it to carve it up and that, left it for a few weeks, finally opened it, was still flat, so I ended up chucking it away. I'll have to keep an eye out for that then, mate. I know you said though, didn't you? I don't think you're putting out a video mid Wednesday, are you? Because I'm not sure that you said you was going away to do something. But now I'll keep an eye out. I'll keep an eye out for that video. Might be worth making one myself. Let's see, get some cider going. Have you collected any more vinyls recently, Finn? I know I've seen you put them in your videos a couple of times. So I know you're quite big on your vinyls and Iron Maiden, stuff like that. Yeah, no worries, mate. Enjoy your coffee and hope you have a good day as well. So hope the weather's shining nicely for you over there, and yeah, have a good day, mate. All right, mate. Cheers for dropping in anyway, and I'll hopefully see you again on another live or have a chat again soon. See if we get many more people drop in, and then I might do an actual tasting on that beer, live tasting, or I might just do a separate video and put it up. Put a little bit of content out. Who's still in the chat? Who's hiding? You want to hear a little bit of guitar? Feel like a little busker. I'm leaning a little bit of Nirvana. One of those bands that you don't hear a lot of people go on about as much now. I don't like them. I do like them. Who's still watching? Who's in? Who's in live? Who's on the live? Who's on the live? Here we go. Who's in the live? Who's in? Whoever's watching, you having a beer? You having a beer whilst watching, or chilling, watching telly? Drinking huge amounts of tea or coffee? Getting pissed? Are you getting pissed tonight? If you are, there's nothing wrong with it. Who's on? Who's on? Dun, 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 dun. We got a homebrew watching, or it's got somebody generally jumped in, having a little watch, see what's happening. can't do that anymore. Used to be able to do all on the Watchtower, Jimi Hendrix. I'm gonna try. The old shot glass method. Let's see if we can do it. Bombity 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 bomb. There's nobody here tonight. Isn't it midnight on the other side of the world? Do you remember? Alright, whoever's watching, cheers for dropping in. I think I'm going to head off because I think everybody seems to be in bed. But cheers for dropping in and staying on the live, wherever you are. If you, I don't know, UK or wherever you are watching from. But cheers for dropping in, wherever it is. And yeah, probably see you in my next video or whatever. But cheers. And I'll catch you all soon. Thanking you.